Hello, I'm Sandra Bauer. I'm a docent at the California Automobile Museum. Today I want to tell you a little bit about this beautiful car. It's a 1951 Ford Crestliner. It has a V8 engine. It has a 3-speed manual transmission. It doesn't have a running board because it's kind of a modern car now after World War II. It reminds me a lot of an airplane. It's got a lot of aviation influence in it. It has these beautiful chrome pipes here. It's got an airplane hood ornament. It's sold for about $1,600 new, and it's just a beautiful vehicle. When visitors come to the museum, I often ask them what is the car that they remember most, that they have a real love for. And very often it turns out to be the family's first car that they owned. In my case, this model, this 1951, is very similar to the 1949 Ford that my mother bought as a used car. And it's kind of interesting in our family history. My parents both spent their time in World War II in New York City, and neither one of them had a driver's license and neither one of them knew how to drive. But as soon as they came to Los Angeles, they discovered that you needed to have a car to get around. And so my mother had a woman friend that was going to sell her 1949 car, used car. My mom paid her $1,000 cash, and she got this great car. The woman that she bought the car from said, if you buy it from me, I will also teach you how to drive. And so at the age of 35, my mother got her first driver's license. And I think it's pretty tough to learn to drive in a 3-speed mechanical gear shifting system. It's a 2-door. Most of the cars were 2 doors. And one of the things that I point out to people that they may not be aware of is that in the old days there wasn't seat belts. And if you made a quick stop in a Ford, it was very likely that the seat back would come forward if your mom made a quick stop. And so the remedy for that was for the mom to hold out her arm to catch any child that was in the first seat. I remember my parents talking a lot about the choke. When you came to the car and you were going to start it for the first time, you kind of tried to get it going in the morning if it was cold, maybe using a choke. So that was something that I used to hear a lot about. We just loved this car, and it served us beautifully for several years. And it's wonderful to see it here at the museum. And I love seeing other people, the visitors at the museum, finding the car that's their favorite. So I hope you come and visit us.